What's going on, guys? In my last video I have successfully configured telnet session between VMware workstation and GNS3. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna set up a secure shell connection, or we call SSH connection. Okay, SSH connection. So let me show you my telnet connection is still working, so I can still log into the R1 router. So if I go back to PuTTY and try to log in using secure shell connection, it says network error, connection refused, which means I haven't configured my secure shell in R1. Right, so I'm not going to change anything. I'm still using 192.168 100.1 as my root IP, and 100.10 for my PC, Windows 7 PC. Okay, so you need different commands to enable secure shell connection in a router. Here goes. So go to global configuration mode. First thing you need host name. If you don't have a host name, obviously you can use R1 or your name, or in this scenario I'm using Cisco Sync. That's my host name. Then we are going to define a domain name, which means both the host name and domain name are required for the encryption key to be generated. So if you don't have a IP domain name, it won't generate any encryption key. Okay, I'm gonna say IP domain name. Let's put this Cisco sync.com. Okay, I don't have that domain anyway, but just any domain will do. You can use google.com if you want, but in lab environment. Then you need username and password to set up users to access the SSH connection. So username, I'm gonna say username Somindra, and password, let's just stick to the basic Cisco. Press enter. So to generate the encryption key, you need to define crypto key. So the command is crypto key generate RSA general key module. And if you don't know what's the size of modular size bits, then just press that. You can use from 360 to 2048. In this case I am gonna use 1024 bits and press enter. So you should get this update from the router. So SSH enable, and this generating RSA 1024-bit RSA key will be generated. Now to enable version 2 on your router, it is not mandatory, but it's highly recommended to use SSH version 2 or secure shell version 2. So IP SSH version 2. Okay, then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna log into the same line VTY. I'm sure I put 181. Okay, so everything, and you need to define transport input SSH then telnet. Actually you can use just the SSH if you want, but you can define the telnet protocol in here as well. If you don't use the key telnet at the end of the command, or at the end of the SSH command, the only thing it works is SSH. But if you're using SSH and telnet, it will work on telnet and the SSH connection as well. Okay, now let's go to our POTI, and what we're gonna say, it is a SSH connection. Oops, 192.168.100.1. Yes to this. Okay, login as, what's your username? I put my username as Somindra. Okay, wait few seconds. It says password Cisco. Ooh, access deny. Why access deny? Oh, right, I'm gonna say in here in the router, login local. Okay, let's try this again. SSH connection 192.168.100.1. so login as Somindra, Cisco. There you go. So you need to log in local authorization and password class, so I can connect to the router using SSH connection, secure shell. The main difference between telnet and secure shell is encrypted. Telnet is clear text password, so it will show you everything. Anybody can easily hack telnet session. And since we put telnet and SSH and telnet, we should be able to connect via 100.1. Yep, Cisco, and there's a class username. My username is Somindra. Sorry, Cisco. Enable class. So I have a telnet session as well, but let's disable the telnet session in here. Let's say there's no telnet, just that. Let's see whether it change anything. Yeah, so 192.168.100.1. so Somindra Cisco enable class. Yes, I can log in as a secure shell. Let's try telnet 192.168.100.1. It says connection refused. So we literally disable the telnet sessions, all telnet sessions, and in router 1, actually let's put the telnet session again. Okay, if I put the telnet session, go back there, choose telnet 192.168.100.1. Yep, so username Somindra, Cisco. Yep, so it works. Hope you enjoy this video, and I would highly suggest to use telnet and SSH, both of them, in your ICA if you can. It is part of your ICA in